Go back and check out who I am, where I come from, and what I have done for the topic flat Earth. In my opinion, I am the greatest flat earther of all time. And if that bothers you, again, go back and look at my content and then try and match it up to anyone else. You will find if you go back and watch Flat Earth Asshole from 2016 when I started until now, you will see I've done more for the topic than any of the so called leaders. And all those videos are up in public for you. For instance, you'll never see Eric Dubay go out on the streets and do any sort of activism because he never has. And somehow, over all these years, he's gotten a pass for never doing any activism. In fact, I'm the only one who actually went out on the streets and did any real activism and got any actual real results and positive interactions. If you go look at the Shills, all they did was go to conferences. They didn't go out on the streets and do actual activism. They didn't go to open mics. And then if you look at the low level shills, like Authentic Intent, who's a convicted rapist, he would go out on the street and almost get into fights and almost get his ass kicked and cause a scene. If you look at other guys, God, there was another one who goes out on the street. Witsit gets it. Same deal. Oftentimes he gets into arguments. He gets into these volatile situations where people want to kick his ass and people don't even want to hear about the subject. And so when you look at the people who are promoting flat Earth now, none of them hold a candle to the flat Earth asshole. None of them. If you look at my music that I've created, my versus videos, if you look at the Flat Earth Asshole Classics, I was clearly the most popular and greatest flat earther of all time. Clearly. And so it's funny to me when I see these shills nowadays want to try and talk shit about me when it's like, dude, you can go look at my old content. It's there. Go back and watch my old versus videos. Flat Earth Asshole versus Bill Nye. Go watch it. Flat Earth Asshole versus Neil deGrasse Tyson. Go watch it. Flat Earth Asshole versus Joe Rogan and Mick West. Go watch it. And then go look at all the other Flat Earth quote unquote leaders and look at the video content that they've made over the years. It hails in comparison. Look at my music videos. Look at my Flat Earth music videos. Look at the activism I did and look at my versus videos. If you just go back and watch the old content, clearly, without a shadow of a doubt, I was the most entertaining, the funniest, and the best damn flat earth content creator that there ever was. And to this day, I still post flat earth content, whether you like it or not. I still posted the most recent proof that I know of. I posted an old proof from 2017. I reposted it. And to my knowledge, nobody posts flat earth proofs anymore. So if you go try and find anyone even posting any flat earth proofs, no one does it. So the video that I posted, which is an old proof, across Lake Ontario, you see the Toronto skyline and you see the Rogers Center, which should be hidden by the Earth's curvature, and it beats Mick West's curvature calculator. I reposted that old video, and it occurred to me that nobody nowadays is even doing flat Earth experiments. Nobody nowadays is posting flat Earth proofs anymore. And so the subject is partially dead in the water because there's no new real people doing anything anymore. The only people doing anything in the flat Earth subject are shills. And then me, the one real guy, basically. So you basically have mostly all shills in the subject, which again leads back to my title. It's one of the most gatekept subjects of all time. So the shape of the Earth and talking about it and having a serious discussion is in itself one of the most gatekept subjects. And they have a bunch of dirtbag, scumbag shills there to intercept you. And they come in all forms. Oh, you don't like Jaron and David Weiss? Oh, well, maybe you like Eric Dubay. Oh, you don't like Eric Dubay? Well, maybe you like RV Truth. Oh, you don't like RV Truth? Well, maybe you like Santos Bonazzi. Oh, you don't like Santos Bonazzi? Well, then maybe you like Bro Sanchez. Oh, you don't like Bro Sanchez? Well, maybe you like Dell, who hangs out in the shed in Scotland. Oh, you don't like Dell, who hangs out in the shed in Scotland? Well, maybe you like Dan Pratt, who hangs out in his garage and blows his ass all day. Oh, you don't like him either? So they have somebody for you. They have some sort of flat earth shill ready to gatekeep you in your thoughts. They don't want you talking about it. They don't want you becoming an influencer. They don't want you to become me. You guys know I was one of you, a watcher, a YouTube watcher, and then I became a content creator. And now here I am at this point, and I'm disassembling and exposing men I once respected. I once loved Eric Dubay's channel. I used to love Eric Dubay's material, and now I can't stand the guy. He's totally at the top of my flat earth shill list. I have a flat earth shill list. Eric Dubay is definitely one of them. He's an Illuminati dress wearing NWO death vegan diet promoting shill bag, still promoting the same broken AE map, reading a script no less. I've pointed out that he doesn't do any flat earth activism. He doesn't go out on the streets of Thailand and preach flat earth. He doesn't go to open mics in Thailand. He doesn't do anything as far as promoting the flat earth. He just does his script reading, and his scripts are most likely handed to him. And so I ask people, how come you never see this man go live and talk to you like I'm talking to you now? Jake, just because people don't talk about flat earth like you do doesn't mean they're shills. There's always somebody who wants to give them a pass. They want to give them all a pass. And so you look at guys doing these television interviews and doing these radio interviews. I never got offered to do all these interviews, even at the height of Flat Earth Asshole. At the height of Flat Earth Asshole channel, when I was getting hundreds of thousands of views, millions of views, basically, I never got these offers to do all these interviews. But when you look at Mark Sargent, he was like, oh, I have to do an interview. I have to do 10 interviews today. Oh, yeah, I'm going on TV and doing an interview. And then I'm going to go on these 4 radio shows and do an interview. Everyone just wants to interview me all the time. So busy being interviewed. And now who's the new Mark Sargent? David Weiss is the new Mark Sargent. And what's he always talking about? Oh, I had to do an interview today, and I need to talk about the app. I had to do an interview, and then I went to another interview, and then I did another interview, and they all want to know about the Flat Earth app, the Flat Earth Friend Finder, so I can turn on the camera and spy on you, and I can steal your information and sell it. Get the app, get the app, get the app. Wow. And there are still people falling for this shit. Falling for it. I get to be tracked, and I get to find other flat earthers, and you get to monitor who I meet and where I meet. It's like David Weiss gets to monitor your flat earth meetups, and he gets to know who's meeting up with who hangs out with who. And that doesn't cross your mind at all that like he's tracking you, that like he's able to access your information. He could steal your information and sell it. Like, doesn't cross people's mind. Instead, they're like, I'm a flat earther and I'm lonely and I want to find other flat earthers so we can hang out together. Like, how can you be that gullible? How can you be that dumb and still consider yourself woke? And so just because someone figures out that you don't live on a spinning globe doesn't automatically make you a smart cookie. Because if you're dumb enough to download David Weiss's app, if you're dumb enough to follow a dress-wearing Illuminati shill like RV Truth or like Eric Dubay, or listen to a lying scumbag like RV Truth, if you're dumb enough to fall down those rabbit holes, then that means you're not woke. That means you probably still think broccoli is good for you. You probably think drinking your own piss is a wonderful idea. And so a lot of the truths that I like to speak are forbidden by these flat earth shill bags. and the reason that the truths I like to speak are forbidden by flat earth shill bags is because they're shills who don't have your best interest at hand.